First half. Yeah, obviously we made it a little bit of hard work in the second half, but came out the traps quick, which is what we wanted to do. I actually think we could have been better, to be fair, and we were still 3-0 up, but I think that's a sign of where this team's going, and yeah, it was a real positive win for us, I think, today. Like I said, it was a tricky second half. It was always going to be if they got the first early goal, and it was a great goal, to be fair. We didn't do a lot wrong at that point, but especially with a younger group, it sort of makes a bit more of a tense game, and probably lost a bit of our composure at times and didn't take the odd little sniff that we got at the other end. But yeah, like I said, a great place to come and win.
Nice early goal from you, good turn and strike.
Yeah, I thought the chance had gone actually. I was toying with a bicycle kick, but I wasn't sure how I'd deal with that at 39. So yeah, thankfully the ball came back to me and I was able to slot it away, and yeah, I was due a goal, so it was nice to get one again. I was a bit frustrated sort of the first few weeks, but at the latter stage of Cadis's reign, I probably wasn't getting many chances, and then since the new gaffer's come in, I've started to get a few, just haven't been putting them away, so it was nice to get one in the back of the net, and hopefully I can kick on and finish the season strong now.
What's the new manager brought to the team, do you feel?
A little bit of everything really. You know, he's obviously a fresh face. He's freshened the group up with new players. His work ethic's incredible, and I think that's sort of reflected with the way we are on the pitch. You know, he's worked really hard. We're doing a lot more. We're doing Zoom calls on Friday nights and Monday evenings when we can, because obviously with the crazy amount of games we've got in a short space of time, there's limited stuff that we can do, especially on the training field. So he's maximising everything he can to make sure we're all equipped for the game, and obviously trusting us to look after our bodies as best we can, which I think we've seen from the group we're more than capable of doing. And yeah, it's been a breath of fresh air, to be fair. It's been a real pleasure so far, and hopefully we can continue that.
And he's brought some young players in. You've obviously got plenty of experience in the squad, but are these young players, have they energised you a little bit, do you feel?
Possibly. I mean, he's brought in some real quality as well. You know, they're not just young players; they're good players. You know, how some of them aren't playing at teams like Cheltenham, I don't know, because for this level they've been brilliant for us so far. And yeah, it's been, like you say, just freshen the place up a little bit. I think it was a real tricky spell we were in, and unfortunately for Paul Caddis, I think he was made a bit of the scapegoat in it. I don't think it was all down to him, but you know, it was the place was a real tough place to be in, and I think you could see by the way I was behaving in some games, I was getting frustrated with everyone, and it was a real tricky period that we were going through, and I think we probably just needed something to freshen it up and bring in a new lease of life, and hopefully get everyone back on side, which is what's happened now, which has really helped galvanise the place. And you can see the strength of, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 positive fans over 1,000 or 2,000 negative fans, and it's really helping us now, and that's what I can really hope we can bring the noise at Edgar Street on Tuesday now and really kick on.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. How tough has it been, especially for someone like yourself, obviously a local player and being here for years off and on, to witness what you've witnessed in the time up to the change?
Yeah, hugely frustrating. Obviously, no one wants to be losing, and not only losing, you know, it was a kind of a false league position as well. You know, you can look at the points tally the one side, but if you look at the games played tally the other side, mathematics were going to say we're going to be at the lower end of the table now, just because we haven't played as many as everyone else. So it was really frustrating, and it was really hard to be dealing with a lot of the flack we were getting in games. You know, I understand people are going to voice their things, especially when you've lost 5-1 or whatever it was away at Southport, but not when the game's 1-0 or when you're drawing 1-1 away at Curzon. You don't need to hear it then. You want us to, you know, be supported and get with us at that point. And yeah, it's been a real tough time, if I'm brutally honest. But like I said, it's been a breath of fresh air. New gaffer coming in, livening the place up a little bit. And I think you can see from everyone today, we're really starting to enjoy our football like we did Chester as well at home. And yeah, hopefully we can galvanise this sort of spirit and kick on, and yeah, like I say, take it to Edgar Street on Tuesday and show all the locals what we're doing now, and hopefully get them on board and get them cheering us on as well.
Paul Caddis and Adam Rooney away elsewhere today, winning the game. I suppose that's football, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I have the greatest respect for those two. I really like them as people, and yeah, we were fighting as hard as we could for them because we liked them so much. It just wasn't working for whatever reason, and obviously we had an uphill battle with other things as well off the pitch, and it was such a tricky time. But yeah, you know, I wish them well. Obviously I don't wish them well enough that hopefully we'll finish above them, but yeah, they're good people, and yeah, like I said, I've messaged them both and wished them all the best. And yeah, we've got our own battles to fight here now, so you know that's parked for at least till the end of the season now, and we worry about what we've got to do for the time being.
Excited about returning to Edgar Street finally?
Yeah, it's been a long time, Carl. Yeah, definitely. I just said to a few of the lads in there, there'll be a few that haven't been there before, or certainly not played there in the home dressing room. So, get yourself there early and get used to it. And yeah, hopefully all the crowd come and do the same. And yeah, it'll be a real, real good experience for everyone. And if we can win and get that place rocking, I think there'll be a few more coming back through the gates from now on.
Eddie, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thanks very